Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining the stream today if you're here. I know I'm starting just a minute early, before 4 o'clock, but wanted to get the stream going and just have several things that I'm trying to accomplish today. So hopefully we'll have a good time watching and hanging out. So working on achievements and mounts today. So, and pets, which I don't have pets on here, but that is something that I'm doing a little bit of. So we are a little bit early, like I said, but the reason is I was in AQ40. My husband and I, and mostly my husband, farmed out the gear for being able to kill Viscus or Viscidus in AQ20. Hi, Watcher, thanks for joining. So we have to have the fastest fist weapons, pretty much, so, and an enchant on them that will let us do frost damage, because you have to apply frost damage and melee damage to this boss to be able to kill it, and you can't enchant weapons anymore with those types of things. So I've got this. I'm going to try to kill him. He drops one of the rarest pets in the game because he is so difficult to kill and you can't farm him solo on most classes. So I figured that's why I started a minute early, so that I could show killing this. I'll finish the instance, and then we have several different things we're going to do today. We're going to finish the Glory of the Thundering Raider achievement, and then we are going to okay, sorry. I was looking at my stream and it looked a little bit off. So hi, new watcher. Thank you for joining. So we're going to finish the Glory of the Thundering Raider achievement. We are going to, am I on? Yeah, I'm on the right character. I have one pet left that I need to capture for the Broken Isle Safari, so I'm going to do that. I have been doing all of my quests for my Falcasaurs, which last stream you all got to see me farm out some of those. Hi, new watcher. Thanks for joining. So I have one that is ready to turn into a mount, so I'm super excited for that. So I figured we'd get to do that together. And then I'm going to start farming the giant bones for the white raptor mount. So lots of stuff to do today, and we'll probably stream for just a couple hours before heading off. Who knows how long we'll actually stay, but I do have my correct weapons on, so he should hopefully be freezing. I need Frost the proc for the enchant. I can't use all of my abilities because I don't have my actual monk weapon on, and my monk weapon is required to use some of the abilities. But you can see it just came up in the bottom left that he starts to slow, so he must be slowed with the Frost enchant to be able to get it to work. So it looks like we're making good progress with that. He's now freezing up. Once he freezes, I'll be able to pop him. So he's frozen, and I should be able to kill him in that time. They're already popped. Got him.
Yeah, I saw it! I saw it! To your right, one. To your right, one.
Ouch.
You already have one?
I already have it.
Because I gave it to you. I knew I saw one drop before because we duoed it and I gave it to you. You send me that.
So, I got the pet. Yay! Hi, new watcher. Thanks for joining. So, as you all saw, bear witness to the abuse of my husband who just bonked me on the head. Hi, new watcher. Thank you for joining. So, he... I don't know where my real weapon is. There it is. So I need to save these weapons because I can farm that mount. That mounts, or that pet sells for a lot of money. But I will send this one to my husband to not be a jerk. So I'm going to, let's see, it's called Viscidus. Well, he's giving me the Mind Flayer, or Mind Slayer, which he got. So fair is fair. Can't see my keyboard very well with my microphone, but I have to have my microphone up this high and this close, or else I can't. Oops. Or else you can't hear me very well. I can't spell. I've never claimed to be able to spell, so yeah, I can put it in a cage, so I just wanted to make sure I could cage it to trade it. So I'm gonna go ahead and learn it, and I will cage it later so I don't accidentally vendor it and share that with Luke. These unfortunately are soulbound. Ooh, I got an enchant, so I'll be able to share that for a graphic with my other people. So anyway, sorry, got a little distracted. Hi, new watcher, thanks for joining. Thank you, Joby. You should call Protective Services. He bonked me on the head hard. I already have a headache. I didn't need that shit in my life. He's so upset. So actually, there are these awesome AQIR mounts that you can only mount while you're in this instance. Red is the rarest, but who cares because red's not pretty. So I am going to put this on my bar. So if I'm gonna be in this stupid dungeon farming shit, I might as well be on the mount that I can only ride while in here. So it does thankfully, fuck nuggets. It does thankfully help with adding to your mount collection, but you can only ride it here, so it kind of sucks, because like, what's the point of having a mount that you can only ride in a dungeon that is no longer relevant to the game? So anyhow, I know we had some people that were watching last week that had wanted to join us for the Glory of the Thundering Raider achievement. So if you are here, let us know. I don't recall, I think you're Hunter Buckus. So I'm gonna whisper you because I think you're the person that wanted to do the achievement. So if I'm wrong, they'll just be like, who the fuck are you and why are you whispering me? But they're on my real life friend list, so it has to be somebody I know in some way, shape, or form. But anyhow, as soon as I finish this dungeon, which just farming transmogs and pets and mounts, which I already have all the mounts in here, and I think I have all the pets now, because last time I got the pet from the Twin Imps, which is the Anubish whatever. I don't even know what it's called. Help if I was in pets. But it's one of the best pets. Yeah, the Anubisath Idol. It is one of the best pets in the game for like doing pet battles, which is essentially Pokemon. So it's a really, really great pet and it's very strong. So I actually leveled it to 25. I got it when I was here last week. So I already have that, but it doesn't hurt to get another one, and I believe it also is cageable, which means, what cageable means for anyone that hasn't played WoW, is you essentially put the pet in the cage and then you can put it up on the auction house and sell it to other people that haven't been able to get it. Either they weren't lucky enough to get it to drop, or they don't raid, or whatever the case may be. No transmogs in that shit. I did get a blue mount though, which I already have, so I'm going to delete it because I am quickly running out of bag space. Oh, but on the plus side, I can mount in this instance. So I can just go ahead and get on my vendor mount, repair up. Oops. You know, I put the heavy knuckles in a place where I wouldn't accidentally vendor them, and then I vendor them. These were not, so people are probably like, they're just heavy knuckles, seriously, like what are they, 10 gold? It's not about that. It's about that enchant was extremely difficult to farm, and we had to find someone that actually had... the weapon was hard to farm too, but the enchant, or no, what did you need the elixir for?
We needed the elixir to make the weapon because it's one of the lowest seed weapons we could use.
Yeah, so we need, the weapon was extremely difficult to create because you have to have an elixir of ogre strength, and the elixir is from a rare recipe drop, a 1/1000th of a chance drop from random mobs in the game. So we farmed for a while, and then finally we found someone that had it from back when they played the original game. So we are able to make the item, but the point is to be very careful to not accidentally sell those, because I will not get them again, and that means I can't farm the boss, which means I can't farm the cage, which means I can't farm the money. So that's like, how much is it, Luke? 30,000 gold for the mount? It's 30,000 gold on the AH, which is a lot, especially when I'm trying to get 1,000,000 gold to buy that spider mount. And I think the spider mount's actually 2,000,000 gold. So I'm actually even underestimating, and there's a pet for 1,000,000 gold that I want to get to.
You will die.
Shit, I think this is the magic one. It is. They both die once you kill one, but you have to kill one, and one can only take magic damage and one can only take melee damage. So I had to actually remember which one was which, and I pulled the wrong one.
I'm bugged, so have fun with that. Did you get the pet? Did you get
No, I already have it though.
There's still one.
Yeah. I forgot you have to loot them independently, so maybe I did get the pet. Yay, I got another enchant. Apparently I already have that graphic. Oh no, I just got it. Woo! New graphic. But I don't see where I got the pet, so I didn't get the pet to drop. That sucks, because that pet sells for a lot too. Hi, new watcher, thanks for joining. And I mean, it's all about that gold, man. All about that gold. I'm really bad at reading things while playing, so I know I talked to somebody at some point, but I don't know if they're replying back to me. I don't know, Luke's talking to them, so who cares? So I have done a lot of stuff since the last time I streamed. So like I said, I got all 4 of my Falcasars. All 4 of my Falcasars are at a different stage in their quest, just because the first part of the quest, I got feared. The first part of the quest was leveling it to 25. So, the first part was you had to actually get the Falcasar. And one of the Falcasars I actually had gotten. So as you can see, I've gotten a ton of mounts to drop, and I already have them, and you can't learn them once you already have them and they're not sellable. But if you notice, the red one has never dropped. The red is super rare. It sucks that they're soulbound, because Luke doesn't have the red one still, so if I get it to drop, I can't share it with him. But anyhow, so the I had to wait to get one of my Falcasars until this Tuesday, because I'd already done the world quest last week. So since I'd already done the world quest has to be up for you to be able to kill the matriarch and then get the orphan, which becomes a pet. So since that's the case, I had to wait until this Tuesday to get it, so they're all a little bit off schedule, plus they all didn't hit 25 at the same time, and if it was a different day, you can only do 1 quest per day. So anyhow, they're all at a different point in the game. However, one is going to be a mount today, and I'm so excited I cannot wait to see it. And I'm getting really close. I started tracking my we're going to need more saddles, because I'm at 139. So obviously today will get me to 140, and then I'll have 3 more, and I'm just trying to figure out all the rest of what I can do. I'm going to try to farm out the bones as well for that mount. Hopefully we'll get lucky while we're heading over to do the Glory of the Thundering Raider, and the boss there will be up. Because if it is up, then hopefully we'll get lucky with a drop on that. We can also check for the Shaw of Anger, which, I mean, it is a very, very, very rare chance that any of these will drop their mounts, but at least it's worth trying, giving it a chance, and seeing what happens. Okay. So, let's see. This is where I always get confused, and Luke's gonna get really mad at me because I don't know how to get to Cthulhu. So if I kill Ulron, Luke, I have to go to the left and go back up. Like I'm going to the royal people. So the map typically shows you, God damn it. The map typically shows you like where all the bosses are, as you can see here, and I've killed all of these bosses. And I have not killed Cthulhu, which is the only boss remaining and the final boss in the dungeon, but he doesn't show. And it's because he's like on a different level than the other bosses, even though some of these bosses are up and some of these bosses are down. So you essentially have to climb up and enter a different section of the instance. And then when you reach that section, it will then show you Cthulhu's location for you to get to him. So it's just a little confusing. So I'm actually going to get myself adjusted here. Ugh. Okay. So I've been working on getting my mic a lot closer to me. Oh, and see the map change. So now I've magically entered the section that I needed to enter. And now I can see Cthulhu, which at this point, why do I need to? Because it's a straight path. Okay, so to make sure, I now have my Fist of the Heavens. I still have my fist here saved, which I'm going to switch to here so I don't accidentally vendor them. There we go. So anyhow, we're finishing this up and then we'll do what we had planned elsewise. I already killed Cthulhu, so phase 2 of Cthulhu, and now Cthulhu is dead. And I did not get anything cool, but I did get the quest that I can turn in for Cthulhu, which I don't think I've turned in before on this character, so you might as well do that, right? So it looks like it's just up this hill. I have to go up here to get out anyway. So go ahead and turn in the quest. Did I somehow change? I had a way then, losing it all on my own. So I don't mind the song, but I'm listening to Tavern Radio and that is not a tavern-esque song. And I thought that I heard another song that was not really tavern-esque, so I'm gonna go ahead and downvote that too so that doesn't come back, trying to get back on the path of what I was looking for. So I don't really care. I was hoping I was gonna find something that was a graphic I didn't have, but I have the graphic already, so. Oops. Wrong button. I can't get out this way. Damn it. I don't know where I'm going. I get really lost in instances all the time, and I tell people this all the time. Hi, new watcher. Thanks for joining. So I'm not gonna try to lie and act like I know where I'm going. Seems like it's really dark in here today, and I'm not quite sure why that is the case. We adjusted my camera last time to try to get rid of the darkness. I mean, I'm leaned back in my chair, so I'm a little bit further away from my screen than typical. But okay, so I'm gonna hearth because there's no point for me to be here. I can go ahead and vendor everything, send everything off to my bank that needs sent out, and then we can get started. So I don't believe I got a whisper back from the person I thought was going to be joining. So we are getting ready to go to Pandaland to continue the glory of the Thundering Raider. So if anybody is on and wants to work on that achievement with us, we have made some progress. So for those achievements we've already done, we don't plan to work on those unless somebody joins us and needs them. But I'm tracking what we have left, which are a lot of the achievements that really require 2 people to complete them. I try to be careful when I vendor things just to make sure I don't accidentally vendor something that could potentially be something I needed or that could be valuable. So like, I don't need these, I can just delete them. I don't need this, I'm just gonna delete it, and hopefully that removes the quest from my bags. I have no idea what this is, but I'm gonna delete it because it's an old dungeon, so it doesn't matter.
I cannot trade that. I cannot trade that.
Well, damn, these are all soulbound, so I guess I'm just gonna have to vendor them because I'm not an enchanter on this character, and I had intended to send them to my enchanter so that they would have the recipes, but oh well.
Hello.
Make 10 gold.
Dark lady.
So I'm gonna switch specs real quick so I can use the artifact power that I have, and then we will head out to do Glory of the Thundering Raider. And hopefully we'll be successful today. Oh yay, that doubled, so I'm almost finished. And then I'll have, that's my last point in tanking, and then all 3 of mine will have the max levels without the like 50 extra points to go into anything. So I feel like there was one other thing I want. Oh yeah, I had stuff in my bank here. So I'm collecting some transmog stuff, which is better to buy on the bank. That's my, even though it's the weekend, you shouldn't be sleeping all night alarm. Okay. So I learned those graphics, which is exciting because the bandit's outfit is adorable. Don't know how it's going to look on a panda, to be honest, because pandas are kind of fat and the Draenei is who the template is, but we'll see what happens. Oh shit, I don't want to do self-move. I want to do this. I mean, if you have it, why not use it? I eventually will actually get someone back to max level first aid, which at this point I don't think it really matters in playing a hybrid class like this. Obviously I can just heal myself and I don't ever use a bandage, but it doesn't hurt to have max level professions. One of my goals is to get every profession to max level throughout all of my characters, and it's also to get every class and every race on Alliance to 110. So making progress on that. My warrior, which has typically been my main, is now 107. I have a couple characters at 102, 103. I just haven't been able to like super get into playing them, so it's been hard to motivate myself to play them past that. But I've been playing those as well, so I'm getting a lot of alts leveled. Like I said, I've made progress with my Falcosaurs. I've been making progress on collecting pets, and I'm about to get that achievement. So I've been doing a lot of achievements and collecting, and hoping that by next Saturday I'll have the 150 mount achievement and be working on the 200. So we need to go to the Eternal Blossoms, yeah. So my husband and I are going to do the dungeon together today, or the raid together today, because a couple of the achievements actually require 2 people to be successful, just because of what needs to be done. So we're going to go into the dungeon together. Okay. So I'm going to adjust my mic a little bit and reposition myself. Obviously sitting in a chair isn't always the most comfortable, so you have to find your comfort. So I'm trying to make sure that I keep the mic close enough as I change how I'm seated. So I'm getting a ton of levels from this, but we're ready to head out. So I'm gonna finish this stack real quick, and then I'll just plop the rest into my bank and do this later. It's not something I need to do. I just happen to remember that I could make these, and honestly, the wind wool cloth doesn't sell for a whole ton on the AH, so there's no point in selling it, which is what I've been doing with most of my other cloth. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it and go ahead and throw it in my bank because I have limited bag space. I really need to go to the AH and buy 30 slots bags. So if anybody's wondering, like, why the hell don't you have 30 slot bags? There's really no reason outside of the fact that I'm an idiot. Why can't I click on him? Okay. I was really confused why I couldn't click there for a minute. But anyways, my main character, as I mentioned, was previously the warrior. So all of my 30 slot bags are on that. They're soul bound, so it's not like you can switch them between characters. So I had never intended on playing the monk as my main. Anyone that played Draenor is probably well aware that it got very boring very fast. So as it got boring, the go-to was to level alts. So we started leveling alts, and I got a lot of different things to 100 and was leveling professions to 700. Hi, new watcher, thanks for joining. So we are working through all of that. So the monk was just something I was like, hey, I've not played a monk. I never played in Pandaland. We'll see what it's like. So I went ahead and started the monk. Since they had the Legion pre-event going on, it was super easy to level because all these invasions were happening, and it was really easy to find things to kill and to kill them. So I need to go north. So I just leveled the monk, and then I really enjoyed it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play the monk in the expansion. I was thinking about switching from a warrior anyways and trying something new, so I was gonna do a demon hunter, and it seemed just make sense to switch it up. So I'm gonna go to the Kunlai Summit real quick, Luke, to see if the Shaw of Anger's up. And I need to buy that Yickety Yak. I'm not exactly sure where to buy it. Wow, yak. So I have all the regular yak mounts, but I didn't ever buy the Grand Expedition because it's fairly expensive, and I already have a vendoring mount, but I want all the mounts on the game. So I'm going to go get it. And it's in the building near the Yongle events. Okay. Okay, I am flying directly to it. Hopefully the Shaw of Anger will be up, so I'll be able to kill him to, you know, not get his mount. But fingers crossed somehow I'll get lucky. When I was playing in this zone, there's a necklace that drops that's the lucky necklace, and I honestly kept it on my character for such a long time, just in the hopes that potentially it may drop and I might get lucky. So maybe it would give me extra luck. Can tell you after farming 200 plus Warbringers, it did not give me any more luck. If anything, it stole my luck away. Hey, a Xandarian War Scout. I'm gonna kill it just to kill it. Because I'm that type of asshole.
I need to get closer.
Bye, sucker. It can't drop it. It has to be. It has to be a Warbringer. It has to be a Warbringer to be able to drop the mount. I still do need 2 of the mount colors, so I'm not gonna lie. I 100% would kill a Warbringer if I saw it, because I need the colors. So see, I already have these. 120,000 gold for the Reigns of the Grand Expedition yak. Oh, I don't even have enough gold on this character. I guess I'll have to come back for it. I thought I had 100k on her. I have 200k on my bank. And while that is a lot of gold for one mount, it is totally worth it because I'm trying to collect mounts, man. And I'm at 139 and 150, so you gotta get them somewhere. So farming gold is pretty easy, especially with my skinner. I can make like 3k gold on a stack of leather. I just have to actually go and farm the Falcosaurs. Damn it. That rare excited me because I thought that meant the Shaw of Anger was up. The Shot of Anger spawns every 15 minutes, so in theory it should spawn or be up while I'm here, but people typically are flying around trying to kill it as it spawns. So in the bottom left corner where the text is in the game, it will actually come up with like some text about anger or whatever, and that's what tells you that it spawned. In the black pools that I'm flying near are the locations that he can spawn. But I'm not going to sit here and wait for him, mainly because Luke didn't come up this way and is at the instance portal. So I'm just going to go meet him over there. Which, by the way, Luke, you shouldn't have to go to that portal. You should have a toy that you can now teleport there. Yeah. So I'm going to get this flight path and use that toy. It should be Karen Tor, I think. Yeah, returns you to the Karen Tor on the Isle of Thunder. Oh, I'm in the wrong zone. I must have to be in the other part of the zone to be able to use it. So I don't need this guy. Actually, I don't need that guy. Okay, well I stayed in the zone, so I would have seen the Shot of Anger pop up while I was standing there doing a whole bunch of nothing. Now that I'm in the Towning Steeps, I should be able to use the toy. Not that one. It still says I'm in the wrong zone. Oh, because I have to actually be on the isle, and it just takes me back to the Kira Tor part. What a dumb toy. That's useless. That's coming off the bar. And the rainbow is coming on.
I do not have a target.
Oh, I already have the rainbow generator. I'd put it on there. Can't use that on this character. I guess I'll put the night coast up again. Ah, whatever, I'll worry about it later. So right over here should be where my portal is. Hi, new watcher, thanks for joining. So heading over to the Isle of Thunder to work on the rest of the Glory of the Thundering Raider achievement. If anybody is interested in joining us for the achievements, you are welcome to do so. Let us know, we can add you and invite you. We will be kicking off soon though, so if you're needing a lot of them, obviously you want to join us now, or you're going to miss some of those achievement options. Can you tell I used to play Horde because I went to the Horde one? Actually, I never played Panda Land, so it's weird that I naturally went to the Horde one. But anyhow, got the portal, going to the Isle of Thunder. I think Nalok is the dragon that is here in front of the dungeon, so fingers crossed that Nalok is up or spawns as we're walking by, so we'll be able to kill it before we start the dungeon. Just yet another item or thing to farm for trying to get a mount. So Goat Ale is already up there, so hopefully Goat Ale can watch to see if Nalok is spawned and not one-shot it if it is up, so I can be there to have a chance at the mount as well. The way I understand bosses like that work is everybody that is part of the kill has a chance for the mount to drop. So I don't think that more than one mount can drop, so I guess technically your chance would be less, but basically the potential of it dropping for someone is there. So I mean, if you had 100 people kill it and it's a 1/100th% of a chance, in theory, one person should get it, I think, but I'm not 100% sure how the algorithm works for setting loot. So while I'm running, if you see off here in the back, Luke just bought me a gift, which is the Mist of Pandarian set of chopsticks, and it's a 4-piece set. So I love eating sushi, I love using chopsticks, and it is a fabulous gift, so I absolutely positively love it, and I'm so thankful that he got me those. So he is so thoughtful and gets me the best gifts. I love just getting gifts for the sake of getting gifts, so I mean, I love getting gifts for any reason whatsoever.
Women is that they hate socks.
He talking in the background, which you probably cannot be heard. So there's a 110 priest here waiting for Nollik to spawn. So I think Luke went in the dungeon, so I kind of want to stand here and wait for it to spawn. But he's in the dungeon and ready, so I'm gonna go in. Ugh. Oh well. In we go. And thankfully, we already have the first achievement, so we don't have to suffer through the torture that was attempting to get those stupid balls to spawn in the fucking wall. That was awful. So you just need to kill the first boss, right, Luke? Yeah, so we just need to kill it, and we can run straight through. I'm already in, and at the first boss. Yes.
I thought you were on the other side of the world.
The Thunder King, give me power.
What?
Come,
I haven't pulled him. So while I wait for Luke to get up here,
I'm already here.
give you a closer up look of the awesome chopstick. So since it's a 4-pack, I kept one in its casing and have here for my wall of chotskis, and then the others are open. Okay. So Bear Tartar gives you a speed buff after you kill something, so it's super awesome to use when you're doing dungeons like this, because every time you kill anything, you get the buff, so you essentially have a 70% increased movement speed buff permanently. Are you ready? It always surprises me that these bosses take like more than a hit to die. I'm needing if I can use it for transmog and greeting otherwise. We've discussed this before.
Double checking. I don't know what the next. There's parts in here.
I can't mount.
There are parts in here you can mount, parts you can.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing will kick you off the edge. You can't get hit by it. It is a giant pain in the dick.
I cannot attack that target.
Oh my gosh, it is so hard to not die to that. It just, the wind pushes you so hard, and I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So, oh great, only one of us gets the movement speed buff. So it's okay though. You can't get hit by these little fuckers that are trying to hit us, because they will throw you off of the edge. So the blue circles, I learned the hard way, will definitely knock you off the edge if you get hit by it, no matter what. So I'm trying to skirt by so quick. Oh, phew. I definitely thought I was gonna get butt fucked. Hi, new watcher, thanks for joining. We are working on the Glory of the Thundering Raider achievement. So we started it last week. There are a couple that we could get today. We still won't get the full achievement today because there are a couple that are like colors, I think, and I don't think you can get them all at once.
Welcome to the rebirth of the Sondalari Empire.
I think I already have this achievement.
The tribes have assembled. They face not one force,
So we are working through whatever
of all the
achievements that we can get.
The hand of Zul will span all the continents
not.
of Azeroth
So don't
once
AoE.
again. And the lesser races will know
If you need the achievement, you've got to tell me.
Now witness the true might of the beast
It is
war.
locked.
The color the Chuka Horadon. Kalamaste.
I cannot attack. I need a target.
Okay. I don't know why I skin it, like it's just natural for me to skin it afterward. So I believe the correct way out is this way. Yes. Oh, and I can't mount now. Glory the Thundering Raider is the achievement you're looking for. I don't know what it is, I always click it. I don't know, I always click it. Okay, I think I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. I went right back out where we came. Hi, new watcher. Thanks for joining. I've never claimed to be good at directions, and I will maintain that throughout any time I'm ever playing. So I actually am pretty decent at reading a map, but for whatever reason, I am not great at reading these maps.
Next one, I saw the next day, you said the stream was bad.
There we go, over here. Okay. Whew! I was so confused and had no idea where to go. So the next achievement I need is head case. That's with the different heads, yeah. So, like I was saying, hi Cooper, thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, you did, I went the wrong way originally. So we're working on the Glory of the Thundering Raider achievement. We will not get it today because the dungeon does require multiple different items to be completed. So, for instance, hi new watcher, thanks for joining. Yeah, I guess I'll accept it. Yeah. I didn't even get to hit it. But I am gonna come kill this shit. Get my speed buff. So anywho, we will not be able to get the achievement today still because it requires multiple things to be done that cannot be doubled up essentially. So head case is the achievement where you have to avoid killing specific heads. Typically the way the heads respawn, you're going to be required to kill all but one type throughout the dungeon. I'm killing all the stuff that was chasing us.
Now we show them
what is this?
Power of the Zandalari.
I thought it was a multiple achievement.
I am okay.
Oh yeah, don't let them leave the circle. Got it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you have 321 mounts total. That is crazy. I currently have a total of 175, but I have 139 unique. So the reason there's such a gap is I played Horde originally, so a lot of my mounts are Horde only, and then a lot of my mounts are Alliance only, so there's some overlap on that. I'm rooted, so I can't do anything at the moment.
I cannot attack that target.
I just am stuck here, I can't move. So basically we agreed what, oh shit, I'm not paying attention to, I don't think I have the gauntlets. Thank goodness I won them. Oh, those aren't the right gauntlets anyways. Did you get anything else, by the way? Any other gear? Because the first boss is supposed to drop gear, and I didn't get it originally. Yeah, can you share it with me? Trade it with me?
What? I didn't have it.
Oh, yeah, the first boss dropped it for you last time. Hi, new watcher. Thanks for joining. Sorry, I'm talking to my husband behind me. No, you can't see the transmog. Me neither. You can't see the transmog for things that you turn into the monk. The second. Okay, because the first boss drops it, and I didn't. Last time I got all three of the other ones. Yeah, it always bugs when you're required to watch it. Anyhow, since I used to play Horde, a lot of my mounts are on the Horde side, and obviously it has to be what one character can equip, so that's why I'm at the 139 instead of 175. But still, 321 mounts, I can't even imagine. I'm going through all of the different rating achievements that I have yet to earn. Yes, we already have this one. So hopefully that will get me caught up. I've been farming Anixia trying to get her mount, farming Deathwing trying to get his mount, basically farming everything that you can possibly kill to get a mount from. I don't have the patience to farm Warbringers again to try to get the other two colors of those mounts. So if I ever happen to get them, great, but if not, screw it. I thought that was the turtle's leg, not, Hey Jake, holy crap, you have 356? I don't know how you have so many mounts. You guys are crazy. Hi, New Watcher, thanks for joining. I used to think that I had a lot of mount, like, oh, I collect mounts and I have a lot of mounts, and now I just feel like I'm pathetic. I ain't got shit on you guys. I see him. So when you did this achievement last time,
I didn't understand it and I didn't do it and I fucked up.
head case, I have venomous done, so I need either frozen or flaming, or ideally both if at all possible.
Don't kill food.
Yeah.
Frozen, venomous are up.
So kill venomous. And I'm not there yet, so wait.
So we are not hitting frozen right now.
Yeah, do not hit frozen. Hi, new watchers. Thanks for joining. I'm just killing all these mushrooms. They don't do any damage. So we're working on the Glory of the Thundering Raider achievement to farm mounts. So for achievement points, I only have 1,200. I've played off and on. What upsets me about achievement points is that I've played
Careful.
What? I've played the game.
Don't kill the flaming head.
No, don't kill the frozen.
Don't kill the frozen?
Yeah.
I just saw both go down.
Yeah, they did. We have to choose one. We're gonna keep frozen alive.
I'm pretty sure the first frozen died.
Okay, then kill frozen and don't kill flaming.
Careful, people.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I didn't hit anything last time.
I do not.
If we would have gotten lucky with a venomous...
Okay, so they all fall.
Yeah, they all fall once they're dead. Yeah.
So,
Arcane.
we're gonna kill this one.
Hi, new watchers. Thanks for joining. So, anyways, I played the game since vanilla, and I did a lot of raiding and a lot of different achievements throughout the game. And obviously, if you've played since vanilla, you know that achievements did not exist at the beginning of the game. So there are things like I had all of tier 1 and all of tier 2. Venomous to the right. I had all of tier 1 and all of tier 2 in the game, and by the time achievements came out, I had already sold my items and did not have them on me any longer for that character because achievements didn't come out until I think the middle of BC or Lich King.
Wrath, I think they came out.
Yeah, I think they came out in Lich King. So,
I want to see that.
so since achievements either came out,
So we're leaving flaming alive?
yeah, so kill the frozen.
Okay, is there an arcane?
No. Yeah. So anyway, sorry, we're trying to make sure we get this achievement, so we're communicating with one another to not accidentally fuck it up and kill everything. So I keep getting distracted when he's asking me what to kill. But anyways, I don't recall exactly when achievements came out, but I know they didn't come out until, at earliest, the beginning or the middle of Wrath.
Okay, there's an arcane up.
Yep. So, hi new watcher, thanks for joining. So as a result of the achievements not coming out until that point in the game, most people didn't just keep gear on them for the sake of keeping gears. We didn't have giant bag spots. Transmogs didn't exist for you to want to have access to things to keep on you. So the gear was all sold. Well, what Blizzard had done, Venomous to the right. So what Blizzard had done was essentially when they came out with achievements was they looked at your gear score, or your, not gear score because that didn't exist at the beginning of the game either. They looked at your gear in your bags or in your bank and gave you achievements based on that. So I do not have the achievement for killing and completing Blackwing Lair in vanilla, even though I killed it multiple times and had the full Wrath set.
Wait, you should have the achievement.
I don't have it because I didn't have any gear from Neff. So since I didn't have gear from Neff, it didn't give the achievement.
It's not enough.
Yes, and Skylar does not have it because she did not have gear on her from Neff at that point in
It is
time.
too far away.
The Skylar here wasn't the original.
I know. If you didn't have gear on you from the boss, Blizzard had no way of knowing that you had completed it. So with that being the case, there are a lot of achievements that I indeed earned before achievements came out that I never got, and I've just never gone back and farmed them because I didn't care. So obviously I've now completed Blackwing Lair and other things, but there are just a lot of achievements that I was a little frustrated. That's like, hey, I've already done that. Even a lot of I've always loved holidays and earned the holiday achievements, and well, did the holiday events and then achievements came out for them, so that was also a little bit frustrating to already have gone through all of that. So I don't have nearly as many achievement points as I would like, but it is what it is, and I am slowly building that up. My current goal for achievements is I would like to get at least 50% of the achievements that exist in the game completed. You can't kill that. If it touches you, you will die. So right now,
We don't know how to do this.
I have 1267 of 2910, so 1405 would be half. So I'm aiming to get 1405. God damn it. Yeah, I walked straight into it. I wasn't paying attention. I can't talk and play at the same time, and I was reading, so I walked straight into it. I forgot that there was more than one. Yeah, I instantly rezzed, and I'm just running up. Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. So it's very frustrating with how achievements worked, but I mean, it is what it is, and it's still fun to earn achievements. So I've gone through and earned a lot of different things. Like I said, I'm aiming to get 14 or 50%, which is the 1405. So I'm almost there. I'm about to get the Broken Isle Safari. I'm working on this Raids achievement, getting additional mounts. So I'm just slowly working my way through the different achievements that exist. Although I have done Children's Week and had all the items from Children's Week, I no longer have it considered complete.
I am out of range.
I'm scared of this thing because it can just like one-shot you. Okay, there we go. So, I've done Children's Week multiple times. I think there was like a rare pet that you got from it, which I have, but they changed the achievements over time, and I don't have whatever the official achievement is. Same with the Noble Garden. So I have to do both of those to get what a long strange trip it has been and get that mount as well, which it's not the end of the world, but it just is another one of those, like I've done it previously, so I just have to get it again. That one is only frustrating simply because, yeah, I watched a video and I couldn't figure it out and I failed twice.
I do not have a target. I need to get closer.
My husband somehow is 110 and is failing to beat.
Really? You died in one of the first one, I want to point out. Because it got half the
Okay. Hi, new watcher. Thanks for joining.
I understand how to do it, but like, holy fuck. I have to look.
It is too far away.
Oh, this one? No, you don't have to throw it to me. I know what to do. So don't start it yet. We need to get ourselves set. And there's something in combat with us that won't follow us. Anyhow, so the only reason I'm frustrated with what a long strange trip it has been is that Noble Garden is in March and then the Children's Week is in April, so I have to wait until next year's April to get that. Since we died, we lost our buff, so make sure you sit down and eat it. Okay, so according to the video I watched for this achievement, we don't know exactly what we're doing, so we may have to kill ourselves until we get this achievement, and I don't think you know you have it until it ends, so we'll see what happens. So essentially what they said to do is we're going to jump to the pillar, and we're going to engage. Now, you need to set a timer, a scorecard, Luke. Luke, a stopwatch?
Like a stopwatch.
So 10 seconds in, you need to jump down and get the egg. Break an egg, kill the hatchling, and jump back up. And then you need to go to the nest where the gold egg drops from and catch the egg. I will stay on the boss the whole time so that the second you catch the egg, it dies, so the egg doesn't drop. No, we need to have the boss almost dead. so that as the gold egg drops, the gold egg cannot break and the boss must die before the gold egg breaks. So you're gonna, but I guess the gold egg only drops once a young egg is killed, which is why you spend 10 seconds fighting the boss. You should be able to do enough damage to it that you can drop down, kill that, go catch the egg, and then I can kill the boss. The person in the video is like, oh, you have to have a lot of dots, but if you duo it, you don't, because I can just stay on damaging the boss while you kill the thing, okay? So don't accidentally kill it. Set a stopwatch for 10 seconds and we'll go in, okay? Make sure you're gonna be the one that's catching the egg, so make sure you know where to go. Because once you kill the hatchling, you'll get a feather. You'll jump back up and then go jump and catch the golden egg so it doesn't break.
I have to catch it. I have to be on the platform with the egg in order to, and he has to die. I want to point that out.
I know, I'm going to kill him.
Okay, go ahead. The egg has to be intact on the platform. I might have to throw it to you.
So you have 10 seconds, are you ready? 10 seconds and you have to jump down into that nest. Do you know where the nest is below us? You can miss.
Right?
I don't know if it matters.
Yeah, I'm going to try jumping to this one.
You can miss.
Okay, I have to reset my timer. Go ahead and start it.
Ready?
Yeah.
Just help me damage him. Set, go. At 10 seconds, get it. He's almost dead, so I'm going to back off on doing damage.
I think I have to break some.
You have to break one and kill the hatchling and get the egg from it, or the feather from it, to jump back up.
There are no eggs breakable.
Then you went to the wrong one.
There's no way of getting back up there.
Yeah, when you break an egg, you get the feather.
That's weird that I can't get any eggs.
Yes, you can.
I cannot attack that. I cannot attack that
Come
target.
back up.
I cannot attack that. I cannot attack that target. I cannot attack that.
I don't know if timing matters, but I think the gold egg is gone, so we need to die.
Very specific platform spawn out. Holy shit.
What?
I'm trying to find. Golden egg spawns in the fourth nest, which is above us. To the right.
Yes, I know that. You have to kill one of these to get it to... I'm killing it. I hope you're up there. Hatchling is dead. Several hatchlings are dead. No feather spawned. There's a spawn. No, a feather spawned is just inside the
I
egg.
cannot attack that target.
Well, there we go. Yeah, the feather, you just click flight here, Luke.
Yeah, that's what I did. It didn't show up. That's what I was trying to show.
Did the golden egg drop? Did you see it drop?
I never saw it even spawn. This dude says it spawns in bubbles.
Yeah, it does, and then drops down. I don't
Never
know.
saw the golden egg spawn.
Okay, we're just gonna die. I'm gonna do it myself because he doesn't understand the achievement.
Don't fucking wait. You didn't understand it either for the record.
Yes, I did. I knew exactly what to do.
You need to die this problem.
Yeah, I'm trying to remove my shield that won't come off of me. My shield is almost off. My shield is back up. If it would just let me click my shield to leave. Oh my. I know that I missed before. There's a Nest Guardian. Damn it, I thought I missed before and it let me die. Yeah, Jake, this is not an easy achievement to get. None of these, a couple of these are actually fairly difficult. And last time I just gave up because it is not easy to do alone. It's very frustrating because we watched a video on how to do it and didn't even like get the fucking egg to drop. It's frustrating.
I never even saw this.
Watch the video so you know where it's supposed to come from. What's really frustrating me is I normally can remove my shield and I can't remove it, and I don't think I can take my gear off in the middle of combat now. So I can't get my necklace off and it won't let me click off my shield, which it typically will let me do. Maybe this will just kill me since I fell off not on my own. Damn it. Hi, New Watcher. Thanks for joining. So, Jake, if you wanted this achievement and want to... You can see in advance. That's why I said to check which one was the right one. You said you knew which one was.
Jesus Christ, catching that egg's gonna be a bitch.
So I'm just gonna Alt F4 my game and hope that when I come back it will reset the boss, because I can't die. It, for whatever reason, will not let me remove my buff. It would not let me remove my necklace. So I keep the necklace on because it helps me stay alive, which is very nice. When you're just letting something beat on you. It's not very helpful for dying when you need to die to reset.
Catch this egg here. He's gonna die. And here you can see, oh, I didn't quite make it.
Yeah, so see, Luke, as you're falling with the egg in your arms, I have to kill him. I'll know where you're at, but you have to actually get the egg to spawn and catch it.
Oh, he says something. You don't have this. Fuck all of that.
Okay, so going to log back in and hope that aggro is dropped and try again. So we'll double check the nest this time to make sure that my husband drops onto the right one. So the way we understand the achievement to work is that we'll jump down to a nest, kill an egg. I am still in combat. So I was just trying to find a way to die. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to be able to do that. The video says there's supposedly a way to drop combat. Trying to figure out how to do that. I was hoping the crash would help, but it did not. So maybe if I jump onto one of the platforms that's completely empty, it will let the aggro reset.
Cannot attack that.
No. They're still coming down here, so I'm gonna quit the game. Oh, it's actually letting me exit the game, so that's weird. Because last time it wouldn't let me. So that should have cleared my aggro. Maybe that's what we need to do, is jump on the nest and then come back in, because it will reset. Yeah, so I'm gonna try that. So anyhow, the way we understand it is you engage in combat for 10 seconds, and then after that 10 seconds of engagement, you jump down, break an egg, get the feather, jump back up, and then with the feather on you, jump to catch the golden egg. And as you're catching the golden egg and falling with it, the boss needs to die. So that is what I'm hoping is going to happen. I should be able to do enough damage, because as he's jumping for the golden egg and I'm seeing it's dropping, I can put up my dot that's going to do a fuck ton of damage and kill it. I just need to time that correctly, which I don't think will be a problem. So I just logged on my bank because I'm hoping that's going to reset everything on my main character. No, the puddle didn't do any damage to me at all, but my shield won't go down, so it absorbs it all. Okay.
I'll eventually die.
So I'm sending Red Bear Cat the money to buy that mount that she needs. So I'm gonna wait for my husband to die because he's still in aggro with it. Okay. My shield just absorbs it. So I'm gonna wait for my husband to die and hope that when he dies it resets the aggro, and then I'm going to log on my character because right now I'm just gonna log back in. So die. My legendary gives me a shield that absorbs all the damage. Yeah, I see her. My character is still there, so I'm just gonna wait until... Sorry, we're just trying to get this boss to reset. So in theory, shouldn't I eventually disconnect since I'm out of the game? And when I do, the boss should stop. I mean, I can come back up and hope that she's enraged and will hit me, but I can't remove my legendary shield, so it's just protecting me. Should I come back in or not?
I would come back in because is it a ring or is it anything?
No, it's my necklace. I just tried to take it off. It won't let me take it off. Exactly.
If you right mouse click the buff,
it will not remove it. Normally it does. That's how I've killed myself every other time, but for whatever reason, this time will not.
Some of the pulls doesn't last.
I also was able to die jumping off the edge last time by not hitting the right spot, so I was hoping that would help. I have 6 debuffs right now, and it's not doing anything. My shield is literally absorbing all of the damage and won't let me remove it. I know, Luke. I just jumped back from the edge. I was down on the nest. It's actually doing damage to me. Oh my gosh, it's actually doing damage to me, and my shield's down. I'm in them. I'm keeping them all up. I have like 8 on me. My shield is on, and my shield absorbed all the damage, so now it's gone for 30 seconds. I might can actually die. Hi, welcome. Damn, that's awesome. So I think she's enraged now, so it's helping her be able to kill me. So I have a thing that's doing so much damage to me over time, and then another one that's increasing how much damage is being done to me. So that is very helpful, and I am just trying to die now so we can reset it because we missed our chance at the golden egg. Hey Red Wolf, welcome, thanks for joining. We're working on the Glory of the Thundering Raider achievement. We failed, so we had to kill ourselves so we can try again. Now on the plus side, we killed all these dumb, whatchamacallit, snail thingies that will one-shot you if you run into them, so we won't have to worry about that. And I'm going to head and remove my necklace, because even though I will take some damage by not having it on, it's a lot easier to reset the boss without it on, and hopefully we'll be able to do that. If we aren't, then we'll have to deal with it then. Hopefully I don't die to it, but we'll see what happens. Hi, new watcher. Thanks for joining. So I know I repeat myself a lot for those that are on the stream, but as new people join, I like to keep them informed of what's happening. And I know my stream also says Glory of the Thundering Raider achievement. That is what we are working on. So we will not get the achievement today because head case, it requires 3 times entering the dungeon, because it's each time you have to not kill. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave the necklace on, and then we'll just have to wait for me to die if it comes to that. But for head case, you have to not kill a specific type of head each time, and there's no way to have 2 heads be not killed on the same instance. Always, of the 3, 2 of them will spawn together, so you have to select which one you do or don't kill. So we have 2 of the 3 done now, so next week we'll be able to get the last one, and next week we should in theory be able to finish the achievement. But right now we're trying to work on some of these more difficult ones. So this one, which is Soft Hands, is definitely going to be a difficult achievement to complete. So essentially what we have to do is 10 seconds of damage to the boss, jump down to one of the nests below where there are eggs to kill, pop the egg, get the feather, jump up, and then jump up to one of the nests over here where a golden egg drops from and catch the golden egg. That is not the right one to go to. You need to come to the one over here. Okay, watch the video and do what he says. So anyways, we'll have to catch, so my husband is going to be the one jumping down, getting the feather, and then jumping up to catch the golden egg, because he's typically a tank. And then while he is falling with the egg, I need to kill the boss. So the boss has to die before he falls with the egg, or the egg will break, and then we can't get it. So you ready?
Ready as I'm gonna get. Go.
Okay. So in theory, before the egg drops, it needs to be at half health, which it is. I'm actually scared I'm going to kill it too soon, so I'm going to back off my damage. Have you seen the egg drop?
Never even saw it drop.
Have you gotten back up yet?
I lost my feather box. There it is. There it dropped.
Can you get it? Can you?
It just went by me. Okay. So
there's a reason I said to set a 10-second timer.
Yeah, that's much harder to do than you think. I'm going to point out to you right now.
Yes, Red Wolf, I do remember, and that was very fun.
I know, it's still difficult to grab. I don't think you understand this.
Who are you talking to?
You. I do not think you understand how hard this is.
Yeah, I do. That's why I'm giving you the task to do it.
Then don't complain. We'll die pretty quick.
So we missed the egg, but we at least saw the egg drop this time. So I told my husband that in the instructions it tells you specifically to set a 10-second timer before you jump down, because it gives you enough time to get down, get the feather buff, and then jump back up. Yes, so what you do is you set a 10-second timer. At 10 seconds, you jump down. You break the egg, you get the feather, you jump back up. You will still have the feather buff to then jump up and get the golden egg. So the idea is you catch the golden egg, and as you catch the golden egg, I was going to, and I was scared that I would end up dying elsewise, so I'm going to roll forward so I don't end up getting pushed off the edge though, because that takes even longer. Yes, he did say stoned as fuck.
Yeah, the guy who made the video is stoned out of his
It doesn't matter. He got the achievement.
No, he's like, in the comments are like, how about next time you were alive when you take a fucking video?
Yeah.
It's unintelligible. Look at this. It takes some time.
So it's going to be 10 seconds that we stand here, and then my husband will jump down while I continue to do damage. He will get the feather buff, he will jump back up, and the egg will be dropping at that point in time, because that's why you wait the 10 seconds, because the egg is on a timer, and you have to have the feather buff to catch the egg high in the air to give yourself enough time to kill the boss. I honestly questioned if you could just let the egg fall, because it doesn't say you have to be holding it, right? It just says that the egg can't be broken.
Everyone says you have to have it.
Yeah, you have to have it.
You have to have it on.
So the achievement says defeat him on normal or heroic difficulty with the golden egg still intact. Well, the golden egg is still intact when it's falling through the sky. Yes, Red Wolf, it is extremely confusing. We're having a very difficult time figuring out what we need to do. But I mean, we know what to do, but we're having a very difficult time actually achieving what it is that we need to do. So, I don't know what the red does, but I think the red increases how much damage I take, so I'm standing here trying to die. I normally can remove my shield, and it just won't let me remove it, which is very, very frustrating because it absorbs damage and heals me, so I'm just waiting for it to come off. But yeah, in theory, the reason that you can set a stop watch in-game on your screen, so you can see the 10-second timer go. So in theory, you're supposed to set that, and at 10 seconds, jump down, break the egg, get the feather, come back up, and then catch the golden egg. And in theory, that should be super easy. ASMON Gold has a really good solo video, Jake says.
Yeah, I watched it.
He said he's already watched it. So he supposedly knows what he needs to do, so we'll see if we can do it this time after we finally get ourselves killed. And I'm just going to take off my necklace because I don't think I'll take that much damage next time, and if I do, then I die and we learn that I can't have it off. But on the plus side, Goat Ale is also not dead, so it's not like I could have died any sooner.
It's the damn healing elixir is the problem.
Oh yeah, because it auto-takes it?
Yeah.
Can't you just turn it off from being auto-taken?
No.
So just waiting to die. Thankfully, over time, it just like enrages and starts constantly throwing everything. So, ooh, I just got the low health. Damn it, my elixir took. I know. So, unfortunately, this isn't the most exciting thing to watch, but you can see us struggle and argue about how we need to get through this. No, I tried. They don't do shit for damage.
Melee us to hit? One time I got the debuff. You got the debuff, see?
Yeah, but I just took a pot again.
But the debuff at least helps kill you.
Oh yeah, I take some more nature damage. If only she would actually put down some more poison. So just a slow death. So the point I was making was there's no point in me taking my necklace off because Goat Ale doesn't have the necklace buff and is dying at the same rate as Red Bear Cat. So taking it off is just going to increase the chances if I die when I need to still be alive. So on the plus side, all of my pots are gone for 30 seconds. So hopefully this bitch can kill me before my pots come back up and auto-take. So Goat Ale is almost dead, so hopefully Red Bear Cat will also die soon, but the pot's gonna come up and take automatically again. Yeah. Yay, I've got my debuffs, and she's spinning, and she's eating through my shield, so we should be dead very soon, and we can restart.
That shield definitely makes it take longer.
Barely.
Let's count it out.
Yeah, go ahead. Figure out how to use the stopwatch.
Out of range.
And come on, kill me. I'm dead. See, it didn't take that much longer.
Okay, so we're gonna release. We're gonna go back.
All right, so we're gonna try again. Hopefully this time we're lucky. I'm gonna get it a little bit lower because I can just stop attacking it once it's almost dead, and literally I just need Goat Ale to get the egg in her hands and then do a final blow. But the goal is not to accidentally kill the boss.
You pretty much have to burn it down.
I'm glad you're entertained, Jake, by us arguing with one another. It's generally not a good idea to do difficult achievements together because we will bicker and argue. My husband and I have been together for 16 years. Over half of our lives we have spent together, so we know more of our lives with each other than without. We have played vanilla WoW with each other, or WoW with each other since vanilla. Since the game was released, we've played together. So we typically have a good time, but we both most definitely get frustrated with one another. My husband is a far superior gamer than I, so I typically expect very much from him, so I expect him to just like one-shot this crazy, ridiculous achievement, and I'm like, I'll just stand here and do damage. And there's two reasons I'm making him be the one to jump down and break the egg and get the feather. One, I have terrible depth perception, so if I tried to do it, I would miss the golden egg. Actually, the first time I tried for the achievement, I followed the instructions, set the 10-second timer, jumped down, got the feather.
Got my timer set.
Hold on, Luke. So I jumped down, I got the feather, I saw the golden egg drop and had no depth perception and missed catching the egg. So that's one. Two, my main spec is Windwalker, so I'll be able to do more damage than him quickly. Are you ready? Fine. I'm gonna lose damage. All right. Yes. It gives me 1,794 crit, 1,794 haste. Exactly. All right, are you ready? 10 seconds as soon as I hit it? Okay. Go. I'm not going to hit my minions on it because I'm scared and I don't want to accidentally kill it. Actually, I'm going to. At 10 seconds, jump down and get that. Oh god, I almost killed it. I stopped. Watch for the egg.
There it is. There it is.
Tell me when you have it so I can kill it.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Go, 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 go.
Got it.
Come here. Come here. We get to take a picture with the egg. Look, we have to hold the egg.
Oh my god, I can't believe we fucking did it. I'm sorry, I just screamed in your ears. I was like, oh god, he said he got it. He got it. I have to kill it. Hold on, I need to screenshot it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, she's dancing with it.
Wait, you poked it. Yeah, yes, we're both dancing. Yes.
Oh shit, watch this, watch this. I should be able to toss you the egg.
Hold on, because I'm not looking. Okay. Do I have to actually be able to catch it? Because I'm going to miss. Oh, I got it.
That's how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to throw the egg to someone.
Oh my god, the mount dropped from him. I'm needing it. Oh my god, come on. High luck, beat my husband. High luck, beat my husband. Yeah! I am so happy you can not even understand right now. Oh my god.
That's not actually him. That's him.
I have to walk away for a second. I have to walk away for a second.
Achievement in the mount drop. That's pretty lucky. So is that another 1% drop? Is that a 1% mount?
I have no idea. I'm a very excitable person, so we're getting there. I think that's the most difficult of all of them. Though the one with the you said crossing streams is bad. I don't know how we're going to get. I watched a video on it and I could not figure out what the fuck it was trying to tell me to do. So I eventually was like, screw it, I can't do it, and I'm almost dying, so I'm just gonna quit. So I'm gonna take my own little picture with me holding the egg. So I now see how you're supposed to do it like when this was a real raid, because I'm like, how would you have ever done this achievement when it was a real raid? But you can toss the egg, so you're supposed to catch it, toss it to someone on the thingy, and just keep like holding it without breaking it. So that's kind of ridiculous, but let me take a selfie. Oh, I can't do it while I have the egg. Damn.
That's a cool mount to drop. I don't think I've seen that one. Is it a 1%
Spoofdies. He goes, I knew that mount was gonna drop. I honestly, I don't look up loot tables. Clutch of Jin Kun. So I had no idea.
I didn't know it dropped a mount.
Who drops mounts in here?
You should learn how to spell the word clutch. It's not with a K. Oh, I bet that's extremely rare. Because they don't, unless it's like, oh, it's a fucking guaranteed. It's a little higher than one.
Yeah, but I think it was guaranteed before, and now it's not. So it's really hard when you look at Wowhead to see what like people say the drop or what the drop rate is listed as, because like the Zandorian, the Jade Primordial Mount, and then the Slate and the Amber are all listed as 1%. They're actually a lower percent chance than that.
Wait, oh, it said.
So it's actually a lower percent chance than that. And the reason is in Panda Land
it says in Guild that you received it.
Yeah, it does.
That's weird.
Guild now tells you when people get legendaries or anything rare. So yay, I got a mount, and now I'm 140. Woohoo! But anyways, back in Panda Land when MoP was like the current expansion, the Jade Primordial and all the Primordial mounts, there was a 100% drop chance of one of the 3 colors. So the percentage is now skewed. You have to take one of the feathers, sweetheart.
I still have mine.
Okay. We have to go up, don't we? Shit. There we go. Yeah. So anyways, the percentage, it says 1% for the drop, but it's not actually 1%, because now it is a very low chance to drop. So it's a bit odd. But anyways, I do have the Jade Primordial mount. I've gotten that one to drop. It took me about 2 months of farming. It was ridiculous. but I have my Jade Dire Horn. I don't have Amber or Slate, and I honestly don't have the patience to farm it right now.
It's the left side. So this guy's straight across.
Yeah, I don't understand it in any way, shape, or form. Fuck, he just told me I needed to be on this side too, and I wasn't paying attention. So thank you guys very much. I apologize for screaming in your ears. Hopefully, since my mic isn't always the best at picking up anyways, it didn't deafen you all. But I was just so excited. I honestly didn't think... Oh my gosh, Spoofed, I hate you so much. I seriously farmed that for so long. I mean, I started tracking because I'm like, I know I killed over 100 of these mounts, and I was starting to get kind of pissed off that I still hadn't gotten one to drop. So I started tracking, and I ended up killing another 100 after that. Before I finally got, and I killed over 100 before I finally got one to drop. On the plus side, Jade is the one I really, really wanted, and that's the one that I got to drop. So I probably would still, you mean we don't have to kill him to get it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. But you'll die to the damage if you don't get it. So anyways, I thankfully got the Jade first, because if I didn't get the Jade, I probably would still be here trying to get the mount to drop until I got the Jade, because that's the color that I really wanted. But, oh my gosh, I've seriously only killed that boss twice, once last week and once this week, so I can't believe that that dropped. No, I do not have the Time Walking Serpent. And I don't have the White Raptor, so that's actually what I'm going to be working on next. Is the gathering the giant bones to get the White Raptor. What are you doing? So I'm standing here at the boss, not killing anything because I didn't know if you knew how to do the achievement.
I don't think so. I'm probably gonna watch it.
Yeah. So we have to watch a video for this achievement because I watched a video last week and I started doing it and I couldn't figure out exactly what to do. I actually got 2 of the 3 colors but couldn't get the last color and was dying. I didn't realize that I could get the achievement without killing the boss though, or I probably could have gotten the last color to spawn and killed it before I died and then been done with it. But at least we know that now, so we just have to get the spawns and we can move forward. So I know how to get to the white cloud. I did that last time, and that's how you get the colors to spawn. But I'm not quite sure how you get the ads to spawn from the colors. Or how to get the appropriate ad from the colors. So let me look up the achievement so I can track, because if you can get it without killing it, it should show you as you get what ads you need. Orange, purple, and green fog beast. So I don't know if it will actually update or not. Hi, new watcher. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Red Wolf. That was crazy because I wasn't thinking about the fact that so for anyone watching and seeing the chat, so Red Wolf joined one of my first streams and we were doing the Midsummer Festival achievement, and he was level 2 or 3. So we were riding him around on my rocket mount. Okay, I thought he pulled the boss and I was like, I'm not ready. Do you know what to do? So anyways, Red Wolf was riding around on our duo rocket, and we were going to get the achievement, and we were, you know, clicking on all the fires, and a lot of the fires were in Horde/Alliance combo zones, so he kept getting killed either by the guards or by other players, and sometimes I engaged the boss. Okay, no I didn't. So sometimes he would be on my mount, he'd be flying away, and something would just snipe him, and he'd all of a sudden be dead on the ground. Oh yeah, I was on my stone dragon, that's right. We were originally on the like duo rocket, and then I was like, wait, I have the stone drake. So I was the stone drake and he rode me as a dragon, and it was awesome, and it was really, really fun. And we did get him the achievement, even though he kept getting killed. Thankfully monks can res, so we would just res him and be like, okay, remember, fly vertical and then horizontal, because when you would fly horizontal, immediately anything would aggro him and then kill him. So it was odd, but it was actually really fun. Probably more frustrating for Red Wolf than anyone because he kept dying, but we kept resing him and having a good time. So if anybody doesn't know, today is like the disco auction house dance day, so auction house dance party. So the main auction house in Stormwind, I know that's where I was, has like a disco floor set up. The auctioneers are gone. Every like minute a specific race gets called up to the top and spins around, and or it lets you dance on the stage and things like that, and then you get this buff. So now I have happy feet and we'll just randomly start dancing, and I can dance while I'm doing other things. No, spoofed, I do not have a PP, but I was a dragon, so I was able to be ridden for that one instance. So my husband is watching the video. I thought I had figured it out. I watched, there's some like white stuff that spawns on the ground and you have to run to it, and that's how you get the streams to come up. You have to cross the streams by color to get the correct ad to pop. So I would guess I need like a blue and red stream to cross one another, so you would get purple, and a blue and yellow to get green, and a red and yellow to get orange, and that's how you get those 3 fog beasts. So we just need to check the names and try not to die. Actually, Goat Ale, I would recommend you go to Brewmaster. Okay, should I go to, I think I'm going to go to Mistweaver, because damaging is not important, because we can die to him, right?
Only there's a one-shot mechanic.
Yeah, actually, we have done leveling, so every week we do something different. The only reason this week is pretty much the same as last week is because I'd had people that were on the stream last week that said they wanted to join us for the achievements because they hadn't gotten them. So we were going to do the achievements together, but they didn't get on, and that's what I said I was going to be doing this week last week, so that's what we did. But 2 weeks ago we did a leveling stream. We were on level 30-ish characters. I'm healing.
Okay, we have 10 minutes.
Behold the power of the void.
Run away here with me. Stay over here. We're just gonna chill. We're gonna wait. We have to find a mini white fog after the first mission comes out.
Like this one?
First mission comes out. Keep in mind where those are. You got to end the first.
There's a white cloud over here.
You don't have any clouds yet.
There's the beam. It's blue.
On you.
No, it was right here.
Don't light reveal hidden crimson fog. Okay. I have the light for a mini white fog.
Like,
Oh, pop out.
yeah, there's a small one. Amber. Not the colors I need.
One you can't attack. I don't think you know what we're looking for at all.
Not even a little bit.
Okay, let's just wipe.
No, we don't need to wipe. We can heal through it.
The Azure fog is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is am I the only one with the fog on me?
Yeah, I don't have a fog on me. I'm trying to watch the achievement to see if anything like checks itself off. So don't we need to like overlap 2 colors to get something that we need to spawn?
I see. Go to the title. I just watched the video. If I ran around the platform, kind of has to come out.
It is too far away.
You're out of my range. Thank you very much. Me too.
Looks like it.
Okay, I don't know what we're doing. I don't understand this one in the least bit.
Okay, so here, come look at my screen.
I will be right back. I'm gonna go watch his video, even though I've watched one before and don't comprehend it.
He said it was a pain in the ass to do. That's what I'm looking for. I didn't know if it did, so we didn't fix it. Now what? Yes. Okay. So we make sure we know we found at least dollar fall. We find individuals is what is super important.
Okay, sorry, I am back. I went to go watch that video, so I understand a little bit better. We actually did get the mini thing to spawn that he was saying you're looking at the wrong thing. It spawned, I just didn't realize that's what we were looking for.
I don't even know exactly what
I think if we leave him up for too long, we just die.
I guess it's just I didn't have damage dealt to me.
What is the right... I don't know the right way to go. Is it this...
No!
Up here?
We're already on the right set of stairs to go on. So wherever you started, you didn't need to go back to there.
I didn't realize that.
Right there.
Over here.
Left set of stairs.
Okay, so going up. We're working on the Glory of the Thundering Raider achievement, so this is a Pandarian raid. We're working on the achievement because you get a mount with the achievement. But yes, we do plan to do a leveling stream. Sorry about walking away for a second. We will do leveling. 2 weeks ago we did leveling. We were like level 40-ish characters. We have some level... let me go back to Windwalker, Luke, because there's no reason not to be.
Tell me when you're ready. You have to actually
I'm ready.
The power of the void.
Okay, so I need to stay out of the purple. I will be a little quiet at the moment just because I need to focus on what we're doing here to make sure I don't get hit by anything and that I see everything that's spawning appropriately. Okay, out of the purple, so that's done. So he likely will be doing his cone right here in a moment, and I'll have to roll out of that. Yes, it is a dragon. No, actually, it is not a dragon. So where's the white thing on the ground? It's supposed to have spawned, right? There it is. Yeah, it was over here.
You know where to look.
I can't see anything at the moment. Yeah, there's a little one. Purple fog beast.
Joe, I guess all we do is reveal.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have to kill the rest of them as quick as possible.
There are none are up.
So we're one of those open platforms. Where that purple puddle shit is.
No, not up. Here's one.
I need to get closer.
Killed one.
Okay, killed one. Let's not cross this again. There's another one, I see it.
That one's dead.
Dead.
Okay, pick a fucking direction and go that direction if we're not supposed to cross again.
We're have to use the same direction.
Oh, you said not to cross. We need to hurry or we're gonna die.
I am not. Oh, found one. Then?
I am out of range. I cannot attack.
That was Azure, not Crimson.
I'm killing everyone I see. There's still
Crimson. Got it.
Okay, we got. All right, we actually did it.
Okay, don't kill him still. We need the other two to spawn.
I hear like absolutely
I need to get closer.
Okay.
It is
I was
too
gonna
far.
heal you, but I can't get to you.
Watch your footing.
Okay, so
I
we're
need to
watching
target
this.
something first.
I can't really see anything that's going on. Okay, oh shit. Oh shit.
oh yeah, you can run through a maze or something.
I'm trapped.
Just don't get hit by his eye.
I'm stuck in the purple stuff.
Ice wall can be broken. There's hit points, but yeah, you can hit it right there. Don't get hit by the eye. You can't get hit by that eye. Don't ask me how to actually hit it. It's just
I can't hit it. There we go.
Don't ask me what else.
I need a target. I do not have a target. I need a target.
Okay.
Better fuck that.
Okay, watch for the white stuff.
You're able to see it apparently, because I did not see it last time.
I'm keeping an eye on
Okay. Okay. I'm not hitting him. Oh, that happened again. Do we have to take him to like a certain percentage?
mists hide secrets.
Me neither. So there's a crimson one.
I am out of range. I need to get closer.
So we need to be together, right, to reveal the little thing? There's another crimson.
I am out of range.
Observe your demise.
Okay, so we're running together then. Stop moving now. Let's try to find it. Careful.
I already killed two of them.
Stop, go back around.
Did the little thing spawn?
I've never seen one spawn.
Just keep walking together. We're starting to get hurt. We have to go back and kill that. We have to. It will go into more phases, won't it?
I expected so much. Looks like you couldn't keep up.
Nothing
Pity.
goes on here by kills you. That's it.
Okay, so we're trying to figure out what we're trying to do
Not
here.
the first one.
We got one to spawn, so that's positive, but we have to actually know how to do it. So can you finish watching the video? Because I had no idea that ice stuff popped, so I didn't get to see the last one spawn. I need to eat. So I'm gonna eat real quick. Because when you kill the crimsons, you'll be able to run. Yeah. That's awesome, Red Wolf. Sorry, guys, I'm not... Okay. Do you want to change to normal?
I have to... Then I have to do the whole instance next week on road.
That's not a big deal. Because we still have to do the heads next week anyway. And I don't know why we were trying to do all the achievements like this on Heroic anyways, because that makes it more difficult.
The last boss on
But we have to do it 3 times no matter what.
cannot attack
Okay,
that target.
so we're switching to normal, so hopefully it will be a little bit easier to do this achievement. So we're getting him to spawn. We know what we need to do. Tag what? I see one. I know. They just weren't spawned yet on my screen. There's 2 over here. Woo!
It is too
I almost
far
got kicked off the whole damn ledge. I didn't know it could do that. There we go.
I need to get closer. I do not have
Okay. So that's all done. So anywho, we will see how this goes this time. We know what we need to do. We switched to normal, so hopefully that will be a little bit easier. We were doing it on heroic because last week my husband forgot to put it on heroic, so he doesn't have the basic heroic achievements. But we still have to do next week the heads, and the heads are super easy. So I'm just standing back here right now for the first one to see where the white spawns, because that's how you get the little guy to spawn the easiest. Staying out of that, we'll have to roll out of the purple, and then once we get out of the purple cone, it's not out yet. Okay, there's the cone, which I was expecting to come on me. So now I'm here, and I'm just waiting for the white fog to spawn. It should be just a second, and it will be up.
Many secrets.
It is over here, I believe. Right where you're at. And is your spawn. Small dude's up. Alright, kill the crimsons. You're positive you saw the small one. What color was it?
It's just a tiny dude. It doesn't matter.
it is too far away.
Okay, that crimson's dead. Have you found any crimson yet? Did you kill it?
I am out of range.
There's a crimson. 2 down. 3 down.
Something first.
So I'm full health, but I'm going to give myself a quick heal. Yeah, I did the dungeon on 25-man heroic last week, and you can do 10-man heroic too. So next week we'll do the heroic, because all we need is the final boss on heroic for my husband and then the head. We're going to try to finish all the other achievements today, so we shouldn't have any issues doing that. But for right now, we need to get this achievement. So we got 1 to spawn, we're waiting for the other 2. In theory, the white light should be coming, so I'm watching for it now. So I'm watching for the white fog. It should in theory be coming up. Yeah, and it's not moving, so that's good. No. Well, we're on normal. I'm just gonna stand in the purple because it doesn't hurt. Okay, I'm just standing in the purple because it doesn't hurt, and I want to have a good range of view for the white spawn. So the eye is speeding up a little bit. I'm going to run this way just to make sure I don't get hit by it, but it should stop. Yeah, I'm not really concerned with it. We don't take damage. My only concern is being back far enough to see when this white shit spawns. The eye should be stopping soon, I hope. Okay. So he stopped. The ground is clearing. I'm watching for the white.
I'm keeping an eye on you.
Okay. I died. Yeah. No, you don't. You can do it without me.
Looks like you couldn't keep up.
Really? The purple stuff, I didn't realize it would kick me off. I was trying to watch for the white and I was worried it was... Yeah, I took notice of that. So we failed again. That was my fault. I didn't realize...
Oh, it's not reset.
Well, that's okay then. We're both alive.
No, like, if you try to get back on that platform, it's not reset.
Oh. Yeah, he's sitting there now and I'm not in combat. So I did not realize the purple was instant death and would throw me off the edge like that, and I was trying to watch for the white because it was just so slow and I wasn't sure when it was going to happen. So I realized we have a lot more time and I must move out of the purple to not die, so I will make a point of doing that this time.
Dancing, you can't help.
Yeah, I don't need to eat. Fuck it. Ready? So, making sure I don't hit him, standing back here so I can see what's happening. Just waiting for the purple to spawn, move out of the pools, move the beam, and then I will watch for the white to spawn. I've been able to see the white so far, so I was just anxious about missing the second one because I missed the second one last time, but that's because we had all that frost coming up, so...
Whoa! Why did I do that? I almost died. It rolled me the wrong way.
Okay, the white spawned right on top of us. It's right here. So hopefully this should be super easy. We should see it as soon as he starts. I know it spawned right here.
I do not.
Do you see the little dude? Why tight? Okay. You're not with me, so we're not cross to reveal it. Where are you?
I'm keeping an eye on
Yeah, not right next to me. Come on, we gotta move. We gotta run in a circle. We're just gonna die.
Stay on it for like a second.
I need a target. I cannot attack that target.
So this one is very confusing.
You know I'm dead.
How? Did you just jump off the
I
edge?
said I'm gonna go white now.
Okay, so you can just jump off the edge and
Once
die.
you miss it, you miss it.
looks like you couldn't keep
Well, you know, you could look too.
I did. You said I see it is here, so I jumped it back.
Okay, I'm out of combat now. Yeah, the white was right on top of us. That was weird. I watched the white circle glow around us.
You don't have a place to mount.
Oh, to vendor and repair? I mean, if we have to fly back, we have to fly back. It's not a far flight. Go ahead and engage.
Stand there.
the power
Bye.
of the void.
Never knew. Guess I don't pay close enough attention. Watch for the white as well to make sure we both identify it in the same spot.
Very difficult to see. I've never seen this one. I don't know if the setting I like.
Get out! I'm hitting the wrong button. Behind him.
Secrets.
I know for a fact it's right here.
Yeah, that's where I saw it. There it is! That's it.
What is?
Spawn, that giant thing in front of us. You can't hit.
Oh yeah, the purple fog beast. Okay, let's find 3 crimsons.
I need to target something first.
Is it dead? No, it's gonna
I
die.
need a target. I do not have a target.
We can identify them separately, so I'm just gonna fly separately from you.
I
This
need
is
to
Azure.
target something first.
That's also Azure. Please tell me you're finding Crimson, because I'm only finding Azure. I only found Azure again. Oh, because you're the one that spawns Crimson. Duh.
It is too far away.
Oh shit, get out of that. Get out of that. Okay, so here we go. One down. Purple's always first. Just try to watch for the white as best as you can.
The guy who did how to develop this fight on the YouTube channel, and he talks about there's a reason you never see one with this many particle effects.
Oh shit.
It'll lag out.
Yeah, it does lag me a little bit.
Good.
Watch your footing.
Yay.
Okay, he's coming toward us. Oh! He turned. He's going the opposite direction now. Or not. I can't even tell if he's spinning or not. I know I like to be wider because it gives me a better angle to see his shit. Okay, here's my little bit. So. I should be able to transcend over to myself over there. He hasn't made a full rotation yet though, has he?
Observe your demise.
No, I'm going to my shift too. Actually, I'll roll left, whatever. Oh god, I'm stunned!
That would have been lame. That's the best
Mists hide many secrets. If you know where to look.
right here.
I couldn't see at that time, so I'm trusting you.
I need to get closer.
Come on, we just have to move slow. It didn't spawn. Move with me. As soon as you can move. Come on. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Next.
I'm keeping an eye on
Come on, keep moving with me. Can you move yet? Come on.
you. Watch your footing.
He's doing his beam there. We can't go that way. I just died. What happened to me? You died. It just says I died. Hey, 7:88 p.m. Thanks for joining. So we're trying to work on this achievement for Duramu, and it is very difficult. The blue rays reveal the azure fog, the crimson fog. Okay. Does it tell us when it reveals like the purple one so we would know?
I understand that. It's just finding the little dude. Awesome.
Looks like you couldn't keep up.
Hold on. Let me go back to the beginning of the fight. Yeah, so it doesn't tell you when you review the little one, so when you view the little one, so you have to see it. Okay, so anyhow, we are working on the Glory of the Thundering Raider achievement. This is the crossing the streams. You have to see where this tiny little white glow comes up, go to that tiny little white glow and get a tiny spawn to spawn, then kill 3 spawns to move to the next phase, and you have to do all 3 colors. We're getting the first one, but phase 2 we're having issues seeing it. So we're gonna try to engage and try it again, and we'll see what happens.
I mean, they don't even show up on my fucking thing. I'm doing the same.
So you can't stand in the purple stuff. Hi new watchers, thanks for joining. This little beam just shoots you, but that's fine. You can't stand in these little purple things, so we're moving left. Then you're gonna have to move quickly out of the big purple cone that he's going to cast so you don't get kicked off the edge. And then the first white piece will spawn after that. Luke, move. So a white thing should come up somewhere. So the white was right there. Right here. Right here, yeah. So this is where it looked like it was. I thought it was slightly to the left. Yep. So orange fog beast spawned. So now we have to run and get crimsons to spawn. So you should spawn the crimson. That's what should happen, is as you're walking through, you spawn them. Well, I spawn blue. There.
I do not.
Who cares? Okay, so phase 1 is done. Yes, it is very, very long and very frustrating right now, but we really want the mount and the achievement, so we're doing it. Okay, you lead him. And thank you so much. Hopefully we'll get it this time. We've been okay the first round every time, but we're having no luck with the second round. Yeah, we just, don't hit him. You're auto attacking him. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so if it's going right, then this should be the dead zone of it. Like, it should stop here. I don't know, but it should stop here if it's going right, because this is where it started. So I'm going to stand here. If the eye gets too close, I'll move, because I'm assuming that's also a one-shot, but I'm trying to have a stationary spot to really watch the whole platform for the white piece. He's still moving, so I'm getting a little anxious. I'm going to move this way a little bit further. Okay, he's done.
Finding is just still the hardest part.
Yep, and making sure you move out of the purple shit. Because he spits that and then drops the light.
I'm stuck. Not imagine. Is there a way I'm supposed to be able to move the voice?
No.
I'm stuck.
My stun ended up letting me stay on the platform, so your stun had to have broken as he spit that.
That's so fucking dumb.
Okay, hold on.
Many secrets.
You can get it to be revealed. I have broken gear.
I'm not, me too, we're gonna have to go out. I'm not sure, but I felt like it was right here.
Observe your demise.
Yes, I got the clutch mount.
I need to target something first.
I freaked out on the stream when I got the clutch mount to drop because I couldn't believe I got it to drop, and I was so excited. I was not expecting it, so I was very, very happy, and we got that achievement. So I have that, but I don't know how I'm supposed to see where this second light is, because I was watching my screen very clearly. I did not get distracted by him dying. It spawned.
Just ran somewhere that you didn't know where it would be.
It spawned, yeah.
Go ahead and finish it off. I'd rather try to get next week. I'm tired. I've already been up for 12 hours.
Okay, so I have green. I have orange. Shit. I was too busy reading what I need. All I need is purple, which typically is the first one to spawn. Okay, so I can do this. Just gonna watch for what direction he starts moving the beam, and then move that direction. So he's going left this time. So I should be safe coming over here. Okay, I just need one last beam. This one actually seems to be a lot easier solo than it does duo, because you have both beams on you, so you can just keep slowly moving, and he will not stun just one person, so you don't have to worry about someone getting stunned and not being able to complete the task. So it seems like I should be able to complete this now. It seems a lot easier. And from my understanding, I don't have to kill him to get this achievement. So in theory, if I can get the last one to spawn, I will get the achievement. But since he's on normal, he's not doing that much damage to me, I should be fine. Oh no, he stunned me. Okay, yeah, if you're still stunned, it will not kick you off the edge. So your stun had to have ended right as it happened.
Minus you off.
Yeah.
From where it is.
The mists hide many secrets.
I don't know where it spawned. I feel like maybe over here, but I don't know for sure. I'm gonna do what I did last time. Yep. Got it.
Oh, I got it.
I need to get closer.
You're welcome. Yeah.
I am out.
Well, we have to move on. I'm stunned.
Do you just go punch it?
I don't know. I'm stunned, so no, I can't do anything. Yes.
Yeah. That was the most annoying shit I've ever seen.
So, yes, the clutch mount dropped. I won the roll, and I was super excited about it and freaked the fuck out. I probably broke everybody's eardrums doing that.
If we didn't know we could have done that with one of us dead, we could have done that the first time.
Yeah. Alright, gear's broken, but we should be able to just finish. So let's go finish it. We have 2 achievements left, and I didn't watch how to do either last time because we just got tired of the instance and said let's finish it. So thankfully we got that achievement. I was actually correct on where I thought I saw it spawn, so I feel a little bit comfortable with more comfortable with understanding where the spawns are. Granted, I guess at this point it doesn't matter because we both have the achievement now. We thought you couldn't get it if you were dead, so we killed ourselves a couple times because of that, and in reality we were fine. So yeah, that really, like, this instance is honestly draining. Like, coming in here, not the instance, these achievements are draining. They honestly make me not, like, I'm so drained I don't want to play anymore. So I know I had a lot of grandeur plans, but I likely, after this, I'll go get my final pet and my mount because that's super simple. But as far as farming the giant isle for the bones, I can't do that right now. I am spent.
So I imagine you can kill him very, very fast.
What is it? What achievement is it?
No one can get a harm.
I am out of range.
What's the achievement name?
need to get closer.
Modify organism.
What? I already have that achievement.
I am out of range.
Okay, I wasn't sure if those things would explode me like the other things did, so I was just being safe. Are you ready, Luke?
Target something first.
Just kill the boss without focusing on the guys.
Yeah. Okay, he's over here.
It is too far away. It is not ready yet.
I already have that one, so next, up the steps.
Beat all 24 different dark ritualists on normal heroic difficulty on several visits to the dark.
Oh yeah, this one I started. I think it's, you just don't have an option. It's whatever happens to spawn. So do you have like so many done?
I just have a bunch of random ones done.
Same. I think it's just how it spawns. So you literally just have to come to the instance 4 times.
You can reset the instance and continuously do it.
Oh really?
Yeah, but I did the same
Oh,
thing.
because you kill the ritualist and then you reset without killing the bosses. Okay, let's do that and finish it then.
Honey, we're going the wrong way.
I don't know where to go.
I think we have to go up these stairs.
I
got
went
lost
up
in
the
this
stairs
goddamn-
and I couldn't get out.
No. There's a special way out. I got lost here last time. One way's collapsed.
No, Cooper, we are not doing any raids after this. I'm actually probably going to stop streaming after this for a little while, just because that was extremely frustrating achievement to earn. Typically, I stream anywhere from 2 to 5 hours. Yeah, but I'd like to at least get 2 sets done now. So I'm gonna.
It cannot be with.
Don't touch the
You
organs.
have doomed yourselves.
Yeah, I'm not in.
It is unleashed.
What are you doing? I just killed them.
Didn't you have a name?
Yeah, they do. Now if you look. Adrian or Ariadne.
Oh god, all those fucks did. That's stupid
Yeah.
shit.
It's all their names, so we just need to.
leave the whole instance reset in the mountain.
That's fine. So anyways,
Is there a fast way of getting out of the instance?
we're probably better off just reflying here, honestly. Like hearth and refly, and we can repair. So I'm gonna hearth.
Yeah, we're hard.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's, well, let's see. Yeah, if we do 1 reset, we probably have to do 1 reset next week, and then we can get it. So anywho, typically I stream anywhere from 2 to 5 hours. This instance is just draining. Those achievements, it's not even so much that they're difficult, they're just obnoxious. Like, it wasn't hard to be able to avoid everything, and
obnoxious is the right word.
yeah, it wasn't hard to avoid everything. It wasn't hard to get the streams to cross to make the thing spawn. It was just obnoxious because it's this tiny little blip that's almost impossible to see. Literally, my husband never saw it even once. So I'm then 100% doing this on my own, which is not a huge deal, but it's difficult to see.
It
So
was definitely easier for me to solo and guess than it was us to not solo and try to figure out.
I am sorry to hear that, Will, or Red Wolf, but hopefully next week we'll be able to play. And next week we will do a leveling stream, because leveling is fun. Oh, actually I have to check if we'll be here next week, because there's potentially a convention that we need to do photography for, so we may be out and not able to play. But the next time I stream, which is either next Saturday or the following Saturday, we'll do a leveling stream so we can play with people and engage. Leveling typically is a lot more fun and a lot less stressful, and we can do a lot more, and we literally have level 1s, level 30s, level 50s, level 100s, and like mid-level 100s. So we basically can poll everybody that comes on and wants to play, and whoever is wanting to play, once we have a party of 5, based on the level that everyone decides, we'll play those alts together and get some levels.
Who the fuck downvotes this?
How many downvotes are there?
4 and 1, so you've won down.
Oh yeah, that happens every single time. It's like an auto.
It's just someone comes in.
Yeah.
It's like a bot.
But yeah, this is just, it's extremely draining because again, like I said, it's not that it's difficult. Even the egg isn't so much difficult. It's just there's so much to do. You have to get in, you have to jump on, you have to jump down, you have to pick up the feather, you have to go jump the egg, you have to make sure you have the egg in your hand, you have to kill the boss at the exact same time. So again, like I didn't feel like particularly challenged, just like stressed for no reason. So oh, I'm sorry, why can't he level anymore? Oh. Is your account capped at 20? Yeah. Hi new watchers, thanks everyone for joining. So we're working on Glory of the Thundering Raider achievement. We will not get the achievement today because there are some achievements that just cannot be completed in one turn. Hi new watcher. So like the head case is you kill the Hydra and you have to not kill a particular type of head. Well, as great as that is, the heads always end up spawning. So there are some heads that aren't on the list, but they never end up being the constant spawn. So you always have to end up killing 2 of the 3 types. So you just have to alternate between that. So next week we will come back and get the final head and complete that achievement. Technically the Ritualist 2 would also be that way, but since the Ritualists are not a part of the boss, you can just leave the instance and respawn it. So we decided to Hearth to Dalaran because we had taken a lot of damage trying to get the last achievement and fly back. So we're flying back now and we'll kill the next set of Ritualists, and then next week we'll get the final set of Ritualists along with finishing the achievement for head case. So after we get the Ritualists, we still have a complete circuit that we need to get, so we'll watch that achievement and get it. And once we finish this achievement, we're actually going to head out for the evening. I did not play Panda Land during any of the like live level 90 max cap. I've come through to earn rep for mounts, and I have done fishing and I've done mount farming. Now at 100 and 110 caps, but I never played live. And while the raids seem fairly interesting, they often seem a little overly complex, not complicated, just a lot of intricate things that are time consuming and semi-stressful and not exactly fun or fulfilling. So even if it was slightly difficult, if it were fulfilling and you know it's stressful and then fulfilling, it's worth it. There's no fulfillment to completing these achievements. It's like, yay, I got it. Which, I mean, for the soft egg it was kind of fulfilling because it was like, holy shit, I can't believe we actually got that achievement. It was really, really difficult to catch the egg, and it just not difficult. It was complex to time everything out. That was that.
Because to reset it, you had to wait about 5 minutes.
That was fulfilling, but the last achievement we just did with the, and you said crossing the streams was bad, was not fulfilling. I was like, okay, good, I got the achievement. Like, I was relieved I didn't have to go through it again, but it was just time consuming, like, hey, do you want to sit here and waste some time? Probably so, but we didn't know, so we just did this. Oh, well, I'm outside of the instance still, so come back out and then reset it. I reset all instances, but if you're in there, it won't reset. No, I'm going to reset and then go in.
Log out, you're going to reset, and we'll find out. Does it say I'm offline?
Yes.
Reset. You're in.
I reset. Is there a way I'm going to be able to tell it's reset? Will all trash be up?
That trash, okay, that should be up. If it's not, it's my fault because I'm not reset. I'm really tired.
It's okay.
It's across the other side. Keep going. because that's where you enter. Is that door that you can't open?
Yeah. Okay.
There are wings. This was meant to be a multi-wing raid where like you can enter 2 different points. So the door's closed.
Stop them!
Okay,
The animals must not be disturbed!
It is too far away.
These aren't the ritualists. The guards. The ritualists are right there.
So, am I in your instance?
God fucking damn it.
How do I get out?
It doesn't matter. I need to leave.
What?
I'm promoting you to leader and leaving.
What happened?
It's the same ritualist I already have as last time. Either not the first time, I don't think, but what I got last week. So it's a waste of time to have reset. So I'm hoping when I join your instance, so you need to leave. You need to leave and reset, and then I'll join yours, and hopefully it's new people.
I don't know. I didn't do this instance when it came out, so I don't know if there's an exit in here.
I'm out of the game.
I don't know, short of physically leaving here, how to do
I don't know. So, Glory of the Thundering Raider will tell you.
the actual name.
It's the Isle of Thunder, and then it's an instance.
There's got to be a way to leave this place. It's going to take me a few minutes.
Throne of Thunder. That's the name of the instance.
Throne of Thunder. Okay, hold on.
Whew. So we're just chilling out. Waiting a minute. I'm in the instance and don't want to have to run in and out, so I'm just waiting for it to get reset. And then once it's reset, I will hop back in so we can hopefully get new ritualists and just plow through that.
No, that's the only entrance
Oh.
it shows. You can't exit it.
Oh. The thing is, we're already like annoyed with this instance now, so I'd rather do the resetting now than next week, because then next week we're just going to get fed up with it too and then want to stop playing. So I'd rather just like do the super annoying stupid shit now to get it done and over with.
But next week we don't have to do anywhere near as retarded achievement.
We just have to run in and out 1,000 times, which is annoying.
That's far less, I think, annoying than what we had to just do.
Let me know when I can log back in.
You would have logged in and out in the meantime, seriously. It takes 5 minutes to get there. I'm curious.
So like I said, we have a lot of different levels. So obviously I have my 110. This is my Skylar at 107. When WoW originally came out, I PvP'd a lot. So I have the full Marshal set. Technically, I never reached Grand Marshal / High Warlord. They removed the system before I got there, but anyone that was rank 11 or higher was given the achievement, because essentially you were going to get Warlord. It was just a matter of time, and they removed the system. I have my mage at 110, and like I said, we have 100 issues that can play. We have 60 issues. And then we have a level 30 and a level 1. So obviously my bank isn't someone I'm playing, and it's just another monk because they have a little bit of a base movement speed increase. But one of the objectives we have is to have one of every race. So as you can see, I have a alliance race. So I've got my panda, my human, my night elf, my Draenei, my worgen, my gnome, and my dwarf. So I have one of every race. I have almost every class. I'm missing a paladin, and I actually have a list that I've been using to track. I'm missing a paladin and a rogue, and I actually have a level 70 paladin and a level 70 rogue horde side on another server. So I'm going to play those horde to get all the different classes up. because I just want a max level of every class. I don't care about faction, and then I wanted one of every alliance race. Eventually, probably will end up getting bored with everything I've done and then want one of every horde race, but for right now, that's my focus. So these are my characters. I'm waiting for my husband to fly back to the instance because he's going to reset it again with him as the leader, and then we'll enter. So I have to wait for him to get back to re-enter the game, at least on Red Bear. So I could enter on someone else, which actually I'm going to go ahead and get on Skylar and take her back to her home because she should be able to submit a mission and then start another one, which is always helpful when you're leveling. Whew. Honestly, just taking a break away from the dungeon has kind of refreshed me a little bit because it's just so frustrating. It's again, not to dwell or harp or nag on it or whatever, but it's frustrating just because
let's just talk about something else.
It's not challenging and it's just annoying. So anyhow, one of my favorite things, if you haven't played a warrior in this expansion, is their zone. So you get to jump to Skyhold, and basically Odin's home and the Vault of Halls of Valor is the warrior zone. So that's really cool. And I really like the leap in the different areas that you have. And something I just realized as I started leveling is as you complete a zone, you get it as a warp location. So I can warp to every single zone, which is really nice because I love my monk because you get essentially a second hearth and can always go back to your place with the warrior. I don't, but I really like that with the warrior, I can go to a specific zone. So like on my monk, well, yes, I can hearth and then get to Dalaran really simply. I have to fly everywhere else that I want to go, so it takes time. Whereas with the warrior, I can just catch a portal and then come back here and then go to that specific zone that I want to go to. So that would have been very helpful with leveling my Falcasars. I've been doing the player XP because why not? But that would have been very helpful while I was doing all these quests for my Falcasars, because since they're all on different parts of the quest from one another, they are always like in a different zone, so I have to go to each zone every day, so it's just a little time consuming, so this is super helpful for that. And although I just turned that in and we'll probably have to come back, I want to show you going down too. So you talk to the Valkyrie to jump down. I'm just going to go to Dalaran because then I can get back up here really simply. But so obviously you jump down and you load, but after you land, it's really interesting because there's another graphic showing like you slam in. So let's see if it actually does it. Yeah, so and you slam into the ground. So that's really cool.
I really hope that works.
So I can log in? Alright. So logging back in, and I mean, even if it's the same ritualist, whatever, we'll just have to reset either a bunch next week. I have a... Oh, wait. I'm not at the right door. Did you open the door?
I'm gonna see what ritualists are here. Do you know which ones you need? I got Kitling and Jagoff.
I need them.
Kitling and Jagoff?
Yes.
And I got Spirit.
So I'm gonna have to hearth and fly back to enter your instance.
We got your ones and we fucked this, but it's okay.
I'm gonna hearth and fly back to you.
Is there no faster fucking way?
Not that I know of. But we're now in separate instances since we entered separate instances.
We fucked up. You know what we can do next time to make this a little faster? Is bring a mage here and just have it log in our instance so they can port us.
That doesn't make really any difference. Oh, well this takes like 10 seconds. The long part is the flyback. Typically I would just hearth the Dalaran too, but my Dalaran hearth's down since we just did it right in a row. Hopefully I can get in your instance because you have ritualists that I need. The ritualists I had are ritualists I do not need. So it's interesting, as you play other classes up to 100, you start to notice like where their zones are. So I've now been to the Druid zone and the Hunter zone. Well, I haven't been in the Hunter zone yet, but I've seen the Hunter zone because I always accidentally fly over top of it and get kicked out. But I've been to the Druid zone, I've been to the Demon Hunter zone, I've been to the Shaman zone. So previously, where I would see that little swirl where I was just at the landing pad when I hearthed, be like, what the hell is that? Why is that there? And now I know, I'm like, oh, that's the Shaman's portal to their like home base, their class base. So it's really cool that you can see those different things and you understand a lot better what everything is. And just in like respect to the world, you're able to see a lot better. Like I understand that the Dream Grove is the Druid area, and I think that it's explored everywhere. I honestly never paid close enough attention because it's one of those things where like if you don't know what it is, you don't necessarily question it, or you don't necessarily notice it, but then once you know it's there and it's like a quote-unquote secret, you recognize it better. So I don't know if once you have alts that have discovered those hidden zones, that's how you see it, or if you always see it. So meaning like I'm a panda monk, and not a druid. So would I always see the Dream Grove and know what that is, or is that basically just a part of Valshara that I don't know what is, and it's just kind of a landmass? And then since I played a druid to 100 and discovered it, it's kind of like an account bound type thing. I'm not quite sure, but I do think it's interesting that you can see all that, and that's why I'm really pushing to get all of my alts to 110. So I can see how that's all like set up and where everyone's class halls are and how everyone is, kind of what their storylines are and what they're doing. Hi new watcher, thanks for joining. So flying back to the instance, so we're kind of doing this jerry rig of resetting the instance because the ritualist achievement is literally just killing every type of ritualist. Which is a little bit frustrating because you don't always get independent ritualists from what you killed previously. So you can leave the instance and come back and kill them. My husband had entered the instance incidentally without resetting it, promoted me to leader, and had me reset it once he left the instance, but it then separated our instances. So when I went back into my reset instance, he could not join it, and it already has ritualists we've killed. So when he entered, he's in an independent instance, and his instance has ritualist we have not killed. So I am trying to get into his instance so we can kill those ritualists and get 5 more off of the list of where we need to be. So on the plus side, I just took the portal to the Isle of Thunder, so that is getting us part way there. Now I just have to manually run up to the instance. If anybody knows a quicker way to do this, I would love for you to share so we don't have to go through this long, obnoxious process every single time. Today we won't reset again. Once we get back into the same instance, we'll kill a ritualist, do the boss, do the final boss and its achievement, and then we'll be done with the dungeon for the day. Next week we will have to finish the dungeon, and then once we finish it, we'll do leveling. And honestly, we probably will just finish the dungeon like Tuesday or Wednesday when it resets just to get it done. We likely won't stream, so I apologize for anyone that wanted to see us finish the achievement and get them out. I'll make sure to show them out once I have it, but I don't think that this is exactly something super fulfilling to watch at this point, because it's just resetting and killing things. So earlier I definitely think it was like getting the egg, going through that difficulty, getting the clutch to drop, which is a super rare drop, and we are so lucky that it dropped, was really awesome and fulfilling. But the rest of this, like, this is super boring, and I apologize for that. So for people that don't know, the amount is Armored Skyscraper, because someone asked if it was a dragon. And it is not. Well, unless that's a dragon, but it doesn't look, that doesn't look like a dragon to me. So it's whatever this like weird bird thing is. So it's different than what your typical dragon looks like. People are PvPing over Nalok, but I just don't care that much. I'm just trying to finish this damn dungeon. But it's interesting, and really for me, it's less about the specific mount and it being super pretty, and more about getting my 150 individual mount achievement. So I'm just collecting different things, and I see Godale, so yay! We reset and are in the same instance, so let's go. And we're gonna kill the boss this time, Luke? I'm in. That time my thunder didn't hit, so.
Doomed yourselves. It is unleashed.
I only need 8. So how do we get complete circuit?
I can actually do the final boss on heroic isn't needed for the achievement.
Nice. How do we do complete the circuit?
I need to get closer.
No.
I have part of it.
How?
It says static shock conduit disabled first. Defeat after disabling conduit first.
Yeah, I did static shock as well.
What part of it is that?
I have static shock as well.
So
We both have static shock first, right?
static shock.
Hi, thanks for joining. So I need diffusion, overcharge, or bouncing this time.
We just have to make sure that's the one we disable.
I didn't disable anything last time.
Yeah,
I didn't know how it worked, and I finally just said fuck it and gave up.
well, we obviously did the same one. Diffusion change on
So there are symbols on the floor, so we just need to go to the correct symbol.
yeah, it's just that's all.
So I just need to know which symbol is the static one, so we don't do that again.
I need to get out.
Yeah. Alright, so we're doing the final boss, and again, this is one we're gonna have to end up doing it twice more. I'm not sure if this achievement can be done across different characters. Typically, they can't be, so it looks like this week we still aren't going to get it. Oh, okay.
After that fucking
How could this be?
Yeah.
I am out of range.
Unleash the storm upon my enemies.
I need to target something first.
Okay, so we're doing the final boss here. It looks like we're gonna have to come back not just next week, but the week after, because we have to do all 4 things. So that's okay though, because that means next week we could reset only once if we want to, or not reset at all. So it gives us a little bit of flexibility in the ritualists. We can just hope that we get lucky with the respawn, with the spawns each time, and then if we don't get lucky with them, obviously we'll have to do resets. But we'll see how it goes. Hi, thanks for joining, new watcher.
ugly ass mount too. That's the worst part.
Damn it, we have these bitches too. You have this achievement, right? Okay. Killing this bitch first, and then the other one, essentially. I mean, the fact that it gives you it doesn't give you an option of which one to kill is what confuses me. Because I'm like, it seems like it would only be a difficult achievement if you couldn't select who you, like if you had to select who to kill, because then you could kill the other one first. But you can't do that. You have to kill that one first. Oh.
Why even put that fucking shit there?
To fuck with you. Just wants to make sure you know who's boss, and the instance is boss. This instance is so long too. That door doesn't open. That door does. Well, I'm gonna loot them then. Nope, they didn't have shit. Okay, so we're finishing this up, and I am going to quickly fly out to Stormheim to get my Dire Beak mount so you all can see the efforts of what, if you were here last week, you saw that I collected all my little baby Falcasars, and I leveled them and went through all their quests. And now that I've gone through all the quests, one of them is at the end. I think I started on the one that he's standing at right now. Yeah, he moves.
Okay, we need to start on overcharge circle.
That's what I thought. That's where we started. So let's just do the one to the right so we don't forget. So we're going to do like the air swirl. No, the air swirl.
The air swirl.
This one.
For bouncing.
Okay, we're going to do bouncing bolts.
Complete circuit, bouncing bolt conduit disabled first.
Yep.
This is the first thing we have to disable. That's all I fucking know.
Yeah, I don't really know how it works. Something blows up. I don't know. I was almost dying to him because I was doing it on Heroic 25, and I thought it was just like disabling them all. So I was confused that I could only do one, so I was sitting there like waiting for each to get disabled. But in reality, we can just almost kill him and get this one disabled. We need to be on this.
In my own sanctum, witness your body!
It's disabled now, right? Stand in the blue stuff so ads don't spawn. Different than me. Oh, they just add up a lot because you can't hit him right now. Basically. I don't think so, no. I watched him.
I need to target something.
I don't know, stay on it, please. When he jumps back, it's disabled, so it's based on where we're at now, so just... See, now it's disabled. And he's back, we can kill him, because it doesn't matter.
It is too far away.
There's no point in being here, because we want to disable other ones, so we didn't have less shit happening. Stand on the blue. Wherever the majority of the raid is what gets disabled. That's what they said. The video I watched. You're not supposed to have your back to the end of the platform either, because he can end up thumping you off. Granted, he's not here right now, so it doesn't matter. We are supposed to absorb those so shit doesn't spawn. There we go. Yeah, essentially. So I'm gonna go fly and kill him. You can see the blue now.
I sought only
Didn't get
Yeah,
shit.
that bouncing bolt.
Yep.
work
They drop a full shield. Like, yes. Oh, that's cool.
Well, can't use it, so what's it matter? Use displacement pad. Hopefully to the exit of the instance. Nope, it just took us right back up here. Yeah, so I'm outie. I'm going to... Yeah, actually, my Dalaran is up. So I am going to go get my Dire Beak reunion and get my mount so you all can see that. Like I said, if you were here last week, I believe it was last week anyways. My memory may be serving me incorrectly, but either last week or the week before, I did the world quest to get the orphaned Falcasars. I don't know if that was anything. It's not. So anyways, I did the world quest to get all the Falcasars, so basically all the different world quests that spawn for them. So Valshara's, I believe, I don't know where Valshara's is off the top of my head, but I know High Mountains is up here. So right there, the Snow Feather Swarm. So when the world quest is up, a matriarch spawns. When you kill the matriarch, an orphan is there that you can feed a specific type of food. When you feed them that specific type of food, they then become a pet for you. And when you pull that pet out, you get a quest from them. And the quest is, it ranges through a plethora of things that you need to do. The first quest is getting your Falcasar to level 25. Once you get the Falcasar to level 25, you have to do things like pet battles, world quests with a pet out next to you, dungeons with the pet out next to you, Nighthold raid with the pet out next to you with a specific boss that you have to kill. So you go through all of those. I'm not sure how many quests there were. I didn't want to look it up because I kind of liked the surprise and anticipation of, is this the time that it's going to complete? So I'm not quite sure exactly how many there were. So this is where the Direbeak world quest is, and that's why it's the reunite the Direbeak, because I'm going to take my pet back there and then I'll get a mount from it. And you still keep the pet. You don't lose the pet by getting the mount. Anyways, you go through a plethora of quests. So you can see here, this is, I have to defeat a specific type of pet with my specific hatchling, as well as 2 aquatic type. And sometimes it's aquatic, sometimes it's critters, sometimes it's humanoid. So it's different per pet. So that's a little frustrating, as I'm not someone that really levels pets, so I don't have the highest of levels, but thankfully since these guys are all 25, they're pretty strong on their own, so you don't have to worry about that. You can see like this one is my Snow Feather hatchling, has to kill 3 of these Mudshell conches, and it's with other flying. So all of the Falcasars are considered flying, so that one's super easy because they're typically who my team is anyhow. And then this one is, I have to actually specifically do Pet Battle World Quest with my Bloodgazer hatchling. And it's not just that, but my Bloodgazer hatchling has to be out by my side. It has to be the first pet in my pet battle. So I'm actually just going to go in my pet journal. So I'm just going to go ahead and make it first now so I have it. So I'll have to have it first. I have to have it out by my side before I engage in the world quest. So yes, if I do the world quest and I do not have the pet out in advance and I do not have the pet first, oh, and the pet has to live the entire time. So if the pet dies at any point, it then is not going to be completed even if you succeed. So you have to have it be first, have it be by your side before you start, and live through the entire match. You'll get credit for completing 1 pet battle world quest. And you have to do 3 of them. And every single pet has that quest at some point in the chain. I think the chain is actually pretty repetitive, but since all 4 of the Falcasars are on a different stage, just because I had already completed some of the world quests by the time I decided to do this. So I had to wait until Tuesday for some of them to get them. And also, since I had to level them to 25 and I don't have a lot of max level pets, I really had to do like 1 at a time or bring in a second one every now and again. So they all hit 25 at a different time. And since they all hit 25 at a separate time, that meant they also all... Since they all hit 25 at a separate time, the quest became available at a different time. And when the quest became available at a different time, then I would do those quests. You can only do 1 quest per day, then the Falcasar's tired and goes to sleep. Bye 7:88 p.m. Thank you for joining again this week. I love that you show up every week, so I hope that you enjoyed the stream, and I should be here next Saturday. I'm not 100% sure, so I'll be sure to post if I won't be, so you all know and don't wait for me to show up. But thank you for watching. So anyhow, since they all got to 25 at a different time, when you get the quest, when I complete this, now this is the end of the chain, but typically the pet will go to sleep and it's tired for the day and it's done, which is fine. But then when you pull it back out, it doesn't have another quest. So you can only do 1 quest per day. So as a result, as they hit 25, and when they hit 25, you're done. Like, that's the 1 quest for the day. So the next day you get 1. But obviously I wanted to start getting them going as quickly as possible. So, I just did what I could to get them. So there we go. Brilliant Direbeak I just got. So I got 2 mounts today. Yay. So I'm at 141. And let's go to my collection. I actually think the Dire Beak was one of my favorite of the color schemes. So I'm going to set that as a favorite, and I'm going to mount it. Now the one bad thing is that I'm not quite sure why they added these later, because they don't fly. So you have a ground mount. But the cool thing is that, you know, in your class hall, you can't be on a flying mount. So I'll be able to get on this guy every now and again. And I once again have another mount. So that's exciting. I'm going to go ahead and Zen Pilgrimage myself. Or actually, let me see. There's a pet battle around here? Yeah. So I'm just going to log out here. I'll get on my flying mount and then log out. I love my enchanted Fey Dragon. Another gift from my husband. It's perfect. So anywho, that is today's stream. It's a little shorter than usual, but the dungeon was just a little trying. So I hope you all enjoyed watching the stream. Thank you for those that stuck around the whole time. Thank you for anyone new that joined. I typically stream every Saturday around 4 or 5 p.m. And like I said, it ranges anywhere from 2 to 5 hours of streaming. We do different things from getting achievements to collecting mounts to leveling pets to leveling ourselves and things of that sort. So I hope that you enjoyed the stream. If you did, please subscribe. I try to post Friday night or early Saturday when I'll be streaming on the Saturday, so you know when to expect me to be on. I stream every Saturday now. I may do more in the future, but for the time being, it's definitely every Saturday. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time and have a great night.